They're just young and starting in training again. They're not going perfectly smooth together. It's kind of separate how he got wide there. We're gonna get to a point where we don't have that anymore, but that just comes with experience and confidence. They're going kind of soft right now, but they're just babies mentally. In this straight stretch here, they'll start going forward more, like that. Turning here, they're gonna get a little wonky. Get, Cinder. Cinder. Good girl. Getting a little wide again there. He's thinking about lining up. Down at this end, they get motivated because they can see the barn. They start thinking about going back to it.
Windy day, a flag flopping. So, as always, we try and hook and do everything in a nice, safe manner. No mistakes, no screw-ups, no accidents, nobody hurt. Whoop. Old broke horses, you can hook a lot of different ways, but the young horses, we definitely want to make sure they don't have some issue happen. Would you like to take a horseshoe home? Because horseshoes are lucky. You want to do that? Pick out any shoe you want out of there and take it home. You're welcome, honey. This particular stall is our main stallion stall, and Blackcomb Duke is the very first horse in the heavy horse industry, and we collected him. This was his stall, and all of his successors, right down to now Bentley's premier sire. And so Mom and Dad developed that whole shipping semen business. Very first one right here in this barn. Artificial vagina, and this is what we use to collect the stallions with. It is filled with a non-spermicidal lube, then hot water. We'll put a leather sheath over it with a handle to hold it, and that's what we use to collect the stallions. Surprisingly enough, most stallions won't collect when it's only 101. They seem to like the temperature a lot hotter. You're full in nature, so you don't go exactly with what's natural. You're kind of find what each stallion likes. Each stallion likes an AV a little different. Some of them want it full. Of course, stallions' penis sizes are different. You got to figure out which stallion likes what. So Bentley likes to come down the aisle pretty quick. Each stallion kind of has their own routine, and you have to find out, since we are full in nature, what stimulates and excites that stallion. We have a mare and heat in this stall. We're going to get him erect and then wash him. Make sure he's absolutely clean before we collect. So this is Legendary Road. You're going to see a totally different way of handling him. He collects very different than Bentley. But he's 13 years old. It's been collected since he's a 2-year-old, and he has a definite routine he likes to go through. So do not think that every stallion's going to work like this. You see similarities in the two stallions, how they tease up to a mare. but how they mount the phantom's totally different. A lot of people try and teach these stallions to collect one way or another. You're better off just working around what they want. The stallion was a live cover horse before we got him, and so now we're working around his original habits and just have to find a way to collect them.
Five down, 6 times. Your monitor to go. Rounds your daughter down. Beat here now. What do you say? 60.
After we collect the sample from the stallion, then it's time to come in and process the semen. So the first thing I do is check it in the microscope to check the motility of the sperm. And then we test it in our Quick Check Junior semen system, which tells us the concentration of his semen. So on there, it tells you that he's 132 parts per million. And then what we do is we process it for either breeding mares here on the farm, inseminating them here, or else packing and shipping to customers. We have, this is called extender. It's food for the semen, the sperm, to live on for 72 hours. You make sure that your sperm and your extender are the exact same temperature before you mix them together.
Brown and black, and you see the white line at the very top and at the very bottom. That's definitely a pregnant.